Good morning, good afternoon. You're watching the breaking news show right here on CNN News 18. My name is Toya Singh. Let's start the day by taking a look at breaking news we've got coming in from the Supreme Court about the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea. Let's take a look at it. They've denied interim relief to him. Now, Arvind Kejriwal's plea had challenged the arrest that was made by the CBI in Liquorgate or the liquor scam. We'll just bring you more details. But for now, the big update, no immediate relief that he's going to be receiving from the court. He's going to be remaining in jail very much till August 23rd. Now, our colleague Ananya is with us and we'll just go over to him to understand in much more detail this entire story. Ananya, just tell our audiences, Senior Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi was fighting this case for Arvind Kejriwal. There were a few approaches he tried to take in court. Each of those approaches, the court essentially shut down. Just tell us exactly what transpired.
Well, today Arvind Kejriwal had challenged his arrest before, in fact, the Supreme Court. Remember that he has already been denied this relief from, in fact, the Delhi High Court, which had upheld his arrest very clearly. And, in fact, the CBI had called him a sutradhar of this particular case, but very categorically at this particular point of time, he took his bout before, in fact, the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court has denied any kind of interim relief to the Delhi Chief Minister. There were health grounds that were cited by, in fact, Dr. Singhvi, who was appearing for Arvind Kejriwal. But the Supreme Court said that, it is not inclined to give any kind of interim relief at this particular point of time. And it will hear the matter in detail and it will only grant a main relief if at all, a case is made out. But at this particular point of time, no kind of interim relief comes in for the Delhi Chief Minister. He will have to remain in the jail until August 23rd and in fact for more days as well, because the next date of hearing remains to be, in this case, to be August 23rd. A notice has been issued to the Central Bureau of Investigation seeking their response over this particular petition that has been filed by the Delhi Chief Minister. But very clearly and categorically, this denial of interim relief comes in days, almost days after his counterpart, former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia got a bail by the Supreme Court itself. But the Delhi Chief Minister has been denied a relief in this particular case. Remember that he is said to be one of the key conspirators of the Liquorgate saga, and in fact it was stated that he is one of the key bribe demanders also, wherein he had demanded 100 crore rupees bribe, and that out of that 100 crore, 45 crore were used in the Goa elections and for his stay in a 7-star hotel in fact Goa.
Ananya, just tell our audiences, one of the arguments that the legal team for him made is they made the argument that if he could receive bail under the stringent PMLA, how could he not receive bail in this case? Did the court at all touch on that?
Well, it was just the first hearing in this particular case. There was the CBI wasn't there. It had to be issued a notice in this particular case, and hence the court has just now only issued notice, and no kind of interim relief has been granted to the Delhi Chief Minister. It was not a long hearing. It was almost a 1 to 2 minute hearing that took place, wherein the court said that it is issuing notice and no kind of interim relief would be granted to the Delhi Chief Minister.
Ananya Bhatnagar, our legal correspondent, joining us with those updates. Ananya, thank you. Let's take our audiences now from this story to what's playing out right now in Kolkata. The entire nation's eyes are focused